balik. Syafiq dah balik. Balik
Dah.
campus lah. Dah. Oh, balik. Korang college mana tu? Anwar dengan Syafiq.
KUO.
Guys, I dah record. Okay, tak apa, nanti I cut. Tak apa.
Okay.
Alright. Shall we?
Start. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. My name is Muhammad Syafiq bin Syarul Nizam as the moderator for today. We are from Group 6 and our forum title is Technology and Education, the need for equitable access. First, we know that equity in education is the idea that all students should have the same opportunities to succeed regardless of their background. This means that students from different socioeconomic backgrounds, race, ethnicities, and abilities should have access to the same equality of education. First, there are many challenges to achieving equity in education. These include racial and socioeconomic disparities. Students from low-income families and students of color are more likely to attend underfunded school with fewer resources. Second, discrimination. Students from marginalized groups may face discrimination in the classroom, which can make it difficult for them to succeed. Third, systemic barrier. The education system is often designed in a way that disadvantages certain groups of students. For example, standardized tests may be biased against students from certain backgrounds. Okay. Then, I will introduce you to our panelists. First, we got Muhammad Shukri bin Osman as Student Representative Council. Second, we got Divaraj Padmanathan as Student as Educator or Teacher. The third panelist is Muhammad Anwar bin Abdul Ghani as Minister of Education. And lastly, Aravind Kumar Manusami as member of an NGO for the education movement. Okay. First, I want to ask to panelists too, what are the common causes of internet outage at school?
Okay, first of all, I would like to say thank you to our panelists and to our dear moderator, Mr. Shafiq, and also to my fellow panelists and also fellow guests. My name is Devin. I'm an educator, has been in this field of education for the past of 30 years. So I knew the era of, I was in the era of teaching students during without technology and the days right now where we are reaching towards digital age. So we as educator, first of all, we believe that technology brings a lot of advantages to students. It leads them enhancing their digital skills because right now we are running towards the digital age. But due because of that, we have few challenges that we have to face. For example, limited resources among students due to maybe the place, maybe the access. We should make basic access on technology to all the students, but we have difficulties on that, and we have concerns about from the parents. We have concerns about technology taking their time and distraction. So we have to actually, look on all these things because we as an educator, we are seeing students every single day. So we can have some ideas. So we as an educator have some ideas that might can help to face all these issue. So for example, first we can have a systematic plan. Maybe in a district, all the schools in a district have a systematic technological plan so that any technological plan they can share equally among all the schools under this district so that all the schools have this uh, all these technological ability to guide their students to enhance their learning ability. So overall, I believe that technology brings huge advantage for students, and we as educators not only educators, everyone in the education field, not only ministers, students, parents, everyone should have a look on it, and actually we should discuss, and we can see what we can do to help all the students gain accessible technology, towards their education. So that's all for me, Shafiq.
Thank you, Devon. Okay, from point, Devon, we know that it have three evidence to support the points. First, develop a technology plan. Second, involve teacher in decision making. And third, consult relevant teacher for specific initiative. Okay. Second question, I want to ask at panelist one, what about the importance of the technology in school?
Thank you so much. To our moderator, Muhammad Shafiq. So the question regarding about what is the importance of technologies in our school. As a student representative council, I firmly believe that technology, especially in this digitalization era, are very important and needed to all the students. Me, as a student myself, I've experienced with lots of uh, you, with lots of materials that can be retrieved through online searches, and also the materials. Surely, our educated Dewan Raj will agree. Sometimes the educators will also provide the materials through online, through online. For example, through school website. Okay, so I'm as a student, I want to express my opinion that I want to express my opinion and my experiences also as someone who have experienced the lack of technological use. For example, back in my diploma days, when COVID hits, it very much hurts my experience as a student itself, because most of the classes are online, through online, and because of the stability, the connection stability uh, lacking, there's a I'm facing with what would you say, harsh experience, I would say, because there's no stable stable connection, and also I would also say that my devices are most of the time are outdated or outdated. So because of my devices are outdated, um, okay, I'm sorry, because my devices are outdated, there are many problems that I have to face, which is, for one example, the materials cannot be downloaded because my storage is full. Sometimes I had the experience of my laptop broken, and I didn't have enough money to repair it. So it's very important for certain organization to acknowledge and make a step forward in helping not only me but the person that is around me who are also students themselves. So through the as a students, I would say that, and I would find that there is a studies through online, not online, but there's studies being conducted from education business online, I would say. Uh, the statement says that lack of technology in the classroom hinders literacy and work readiness. So I would use this point to point out that most of the time, especially the subjects when I was in my diploma days, there are many subjects that needed uh, technology use. For example, to make a presentation, we say, and then I would also learn how to use Excel, So those things will help not only as a student but also when in when we're in career one day, because most of the companies I would think they are also using this type of thing, this type of basic things like Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, Words, and everything that can be used in our career in the future. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Shukri. So, from panelist one, we know that all the students must need a device to explore or doing the assignment. So it's very important to government to provide the gadget to all the students at Malaysia. Okay.
Yes.
Next, I want to ask at panelist three, what are the common causes of internet problem at school and what is the solution?
Okay, thank you to moderator. So thank you to the moderator. And wait, dengar ke? Dengar bunyi bingit eh? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry to. Oh my god. Wait, I pause sekejap.
Is it recorded?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. So next, I want to continue with panelist four. This question is, how NGO and school work together?
So, hi everyone. Greetings to everyone. So, thanks to our moderator Shafiq, and also I wanted to thank our panelists one, two, and three, Devon, Shuk, and also Anwar. So, before answering our moderator's question, let me give a little bit something about NGO members and how NGO organization works and how they are doing their job as well. So before answering, let me give a little bit something about NGO organization. So basically, the role of an NGO member can be very depending on the organization missions, focus, and also a specific objectives. So in general, I wanted to convey that NGO members plays a very crucial role in advancing the organization goals and also contributing to positive social change, especially in schools. Uh, yeah, especially in schools. So here are the some key aspects I wanted to give you guys. So the first one would be the work of an NGO organization would be mission alignments. So basically, and as an NGO member is committed to supporting and promoting the mission and values of organization. So next, we can talk about advocacy and also awareness here, because NGO members act as advocates for the causes and also issues the some particular organization addresses. So coming to the point, now I'll be explaining the work of NGO for our topic here, technology education for the need of equitable access. So as a representative of a uh, government in NGO, so it is important to highlight the issue of equitable access to technology in education. So for answering the question of our moderator, uh, how NGOs and schools can collaborate to avoid this problem. So the first I'm going to be talking about equitable access to technology means ensuring that all students, regardless of their socio-economic background, they need to have their equal opportunities to access and utilize digital tools and also resources to learn. And unfortunately, nowadays, many unprivileged communities and schools faces limited access technology due to various reasons, especially in schools, to answer the moderator's question as well. So, including infrastructure gaps, affordability issues, lack of digital literacy, and many more. So, uh, yeah. So now I'm gonna be talking about discrimination that happening in school as well. So how NGO NGO organization and also school can help to avoid this discrimination problem as well. So as you guys can know, NGO member of government participating in the form promoting basically their job is promoting collaboration and partnership with NGOs, human rights organization, and also advocacy groups, as I mentioned before. So talking about discrimination, uh, I strongly believe that discrimination is a complex and multi-phase problem that requires a comprehensive approach. So, as an organization, as an NGO organization, so by collaborating with like-minded organizations, so we can leverage collective expertise, experience, and also resources to develop more, especially in school. So working together, NGO and the school organizations, they can amplify our collective voice as well. So when multiple organizations unite around common causes, we can avoid discrimination in school as well. So this can help the NGO organization to make sure that every students get equity in education with the help of technology in education as well. So yeah, that's all I wanted to cover. Yeah, that's all from me for my part. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Arvin. So, with the point of Mr. Arvin, we know that NGO and the school is two important entities to make the education better. So, sorry. Okay, we will continue with Mr. Anwar. So, my question
Okay.
is, what are the common cause of internet problem at school, and what is the solution? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you to the moderator. So, so the title for our forum is Technology and Education: The Need for Equitable Access. As a Minister of Education, I'm really concerned about equity in education in Malaysia, especially in terms of technology. Our country, Malaysia, is striving to develop itself with various world-class facilities that have been implemented by the government. However, I've been informed that the country is still in a low position when it comes to internet access, and telecommunications coverage is still weak and lagging behind other neighboring countries. So, in the same time, most students are left behind during learning session due to the lack of internet access in their residential areas. At the same time, some teachers face the same issue and have to cancel virtual learning sessions due to poor internet access. Furthermore, the problem is exacerbated by some students not having the appropriate electronic devices as well. Improving and expanding internet access in the country is a must. So, according to the Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commission's monthly bulletin report in August 2020, in terms of mobile broadband, Malaysia was ranked 6th amongst Asian countries and 85th in the world. So Malaysia basically lags behind Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, and Myanmar in terms of average mobile internet download speeds. So talking about equity of education in terms of technology, Malaysia's Malaysian Ministry of Education (MOE) have been implementing the country's education blueprint, which is still the current blueprint 4 years now. And among others, information and communication technology (ICT) was the key to scaling up learning across the country. So yeah, so we are talking. I mean, so the problem is about in terms of internet access, right? So the solutions that been taken by Malaysia is introduced Malaysia's education blueprint. So what is Malaysia's education blueprint? The Malaysian Education Blueprint was launched in 2013 in the government's promise to continuously improve the education system. As its core, the blueprint aims to equip Malaysian students holistically and to ensure students are enabled to fulfill their full potential. So, in this blueprint, our country, our country is very concerned to improve the internet access and the improving our country very serious for this action, and yep, that's it.
Thank you, Mr. Anwar. So, from all the points that we got today, we know that equity is not the same as equality. Equality means treating everyone the same regardless of their circumstance. Equity means providing different people with different things based on their individual needs. So we conclude that the first point we got is the lack of access to the gadget. So the solution is the government need to provide the devices for the student. Second, we get the discrimination at school. So the government need to find the solution or make the new law for the authorities to the government needs to make a new law for the authorities and use the law at the school. So last, we know that our government is very our country and government make the education blueprint from 2013 to 2025 to target to achieve equitable access of internet. So that's all from us. Thank you. Berapa minit Sorry.
Wait, dah siap ke?
Berapa minit semua tadi?
Belas tambah minit 19 20 lah, ngam-ngam lah. 20.
Dia make